The Fulanis, they always had intention of conquering all the Yoruba land. And without Balogun Odenilo, they would have been ruling us the way they did in northern part of Nigeria. The Hausas were conquered. So when we now talk of Hausa Fulani, there's nothing like that. But because they were conquered by the Fulanis at that time, that's why the Fulani is now the Hema. Most of the places now you hear of Hema of Kanu, you hear of Hema of Sokoto. They are Fulanis. They are Fulanis. They are not the original owner of the land. They try it in Yoruba land, but our forefathers, Balogun Odenilo, suppressed the insurrection of the Fulani at the Battle of Osogbo in 1840.
But they captured the Ilorin Yoruba land.
Yes, they captured it through deception. You see, they betray Afanja. Afanja trusted them because they projected themselves with their religion, and he allowed them. He accommodated these people. He accommodated them because he thought, well, maybe they will bring peace to the land, but they had ulterior motive. So through his trust in the people of the Fulani extracts, they betrayed him and they took Ilorin from the Yorubas.
Did Afanja betray Yoruba land?
It may appear so. It may appear so, actually, because of what transpired between Alaafin Oyo and
I want you people to listen to this video. When Nnamdi Kanu was sending strong warning to the Yorubas about this Fulani agenda, many Yorubas turned against him. They say he doesn't know what he's saying. But eminent Yoruba now have now started coming out. You can listen to that man you just listened to. He's a Yoruba man to the core. He talks about how Afojans resisted Fulani, that made Fulani not to conquer the Southwest, their forefathers. He talks about how they betrayed, the other man betrayed that make them to conquer Ilorin. Right now, listen to that message of Nnamdi Kanu, where he warned the Yorubas that they should not be carried away because of just the oil that will not last. They should safeguard their heritage. That Fulani Fulani have determined to conquer Nigeria. Watch the video. Please, as you watch this video, make sure you share this video to all your group. Share this video to all your contact. That the earlier everybody stand up and do the needful, as these people will rise up and conquer Nigeria. The worst part of it is that they are not even Nigerian. They are not. I keep saying it. Most of them you are seeing today, they are coming from different African countries to come and sojourn in Nigeria. And that's why when you see they did a lot of, if they do so many things today, they will tell you, oh, they are not Nigeria Fulani. But they speak the same Fulani with them. But their people refuse to caution them, to call them to order, that in all of these things they are doing is bad. Please, I'm coming back. Listen to Nnamdi Kanu message. I'm coming back to throw more light on this issue.
Fulani are now saying that Yoruba forest is now their irreversible homes. They have now occupied Yoruba land in perpetuity. And I want to let my Yoruba friends understand this. You see, in life, anytime you support evil, evil will come back to haunt you. All of you never knew that IPOB and this Biafra movement was for your liberation. Some of you saw maybe the oil and gas from Biafra land. If they go now, we'll have access to oil and gas. In the process of having your eyes fixated on oil and gas, your forest is gone. Do you understand it? There is nothing more precious in life than freedom. Freedom is very important. And I need you to understand this very morning. Every Yoruba person supporting Fulani, you are setting up yourself to become like the Hausa people. Remember when Hausa was supporting Fulani? We are Hausa Fulani, we are Hausa Fulani. Where are the Hausa people today? I ask you. Where are those Hausa people today? Do you see them anymore? They're saying we are Hausa Fulani, we are Hausa Fulani. Do you see them again today? Do you see them? I'm asking you. No, because Fulani have completely overwhelmed them. It's called emasculation. Completely emasculated them. Look at what they're doing in the East. In the East, they come to the East, they will tell you, oh, you want to be the president or vice? Yeah. They say, give us land for Ruga. They give them land. As soldiers of Kanu did that law, Banta. They have taken it over in forever and ever. Give us land in your state. Hope of them are prove to us that you are stood. Give us land in Olu. Hope of them will give them land in Olu. We can go and kill people in people. We can kill for them. How many Fulani governors are prepared to kill bandits? I didn't say normal people. I'm talking about armed, dangerous bandits. How many Fulani governors? Go and read your newspapers, you will see it there. Fulani governors are negotiating with them, giving them arms, giving them vehicles, making sure that their life is no longer a misery. But if they come down to the south, they tell you, give us land for Ruga. Go and kill your people to prove to us that you're one Nigerian. That was why Obioso was talking rubbish. Was yesterday or 2 days ago. Supported by the BBC. The problem you people have in Nigeria is this. Your journalists, you see people, Punch newspaper, Tribune, Vanguard, and Nation, they are your second worst enemies. I'm telling you the truth. They can never ever be objective in their reportage. Never, ever, ever. That's why all of you are suffering. But you don't know it. They were the same people used to scuttle the NSAS protest. Of course, some of you went about looking for Indomie in warehouses. Any revolution that is coming now, you must stand very firm. They'll say, oh, you're Igbo. Oh, you're Yoruba. Oh, you're from Europa. Don't join them. It's our turn in 2023. If you do this, you will scuttle our chances of becoming the president in 2023. Ask yourself, all of them that have been president from time immemorial, what benefit has it brought to you as a human being? Absolutely nothing. Look at them now. How they have now descended on Yoruba people, asking them to concede. Give us your forest. We must graze. We must do this. We must do that. And slowly, before your eyes, they are giving in. They are capitulating. They are allowing them to go. Oh, if you don't give it to us, Tinubu will not be president in 2023. Tinubu won't be the president. That's what I'm saying to you. And foolishly, you will agree and hand over your land to them. And once they take your land over from you, look at Hausa. Is there any Hausa governor today? Is there any Hausa emir? Is there land though? Katsina is Hausa land. Kanu is Hausa land. Sokoto is Hausa land. The Hausa people own it, indigenous to those areas. I'm asking you this question. Is there any Hausa man who is an emir in the north? The answer is no. Something is going to happen to you.
Because of what transpired between Alaafin Oyo and Afaja, there was an issue between Alaafin of Oyo and Afaja himself. That can appear to, because Afaja declared independence from the Yorubas, trusting in the Fulanis when he declared independence from Alaafin, and that could amount to betrayal. He paid with his life for that betrayal.
He trusted Alimi.
He trusted Halime. Totally. Alimi put himself in the service. He became a priest to Afaja, Alimi himself. So Afaja did not make use of his own army anymore. There was alliance in Yoruba land, including the Gogo, the Onikoyi of Ikoyi. They all form alliance to fight the enemy. But Afaja now rely on the soldiers of the Fulanis. So they betray him because they have their own motive. And Afaja was not careful. The betrayer, and Alaafin Aole put a curse on him, because he was the one that brought about the death of Alaafin Aole. And so because of that betrayal, he put a curse on him before he committed suicide. After Oyo was besieged, led by Afaja. So now, Aole now put a curse on Afaja before he died. And so that curse now came to pass when the Fulani betrayed him and killed him.
Now, we've always said Islamization. Nigeria, there are people bent on Islamizing Nigeria. So I've been thinking, suppose we are describing the narrative using the wrong words. Suppose it is actually a Fullanization agenda and not an Islamization agenda. Islam to me is just like a peg. When you wash your clothes and you anticipate there's going to be wind, you use peg to hold your clothes on the line so that the winds does not take your clothes away. Suppose Islam is merely a peg that is aimed at holding you together so that the wind does not take your ideology away. You see, the most difficult thing to to re-educate is an ideology. Now, suppose we replace the idea or the apprehension that there are people that want to Islamize Nigeria to there are people that want to Fulanize Nigeria. And by Fulanizing is by redirecting the instrument of power to the hands of the Fulanis. Now, let me take you to a small journey. Part of this journey I had described before. During Jonathan and Buhari, remember the infamous statement that the dogs and the baboons will be soaked in blood. And Jonathan, at that time, felt he was alone. Nobody wanted to hear from him because the Southwest media have already described him as a weak, drunkard, sheep, and all the negative narrative. I don't want to go back so that I don't elongate this video longer than it is necessary. But we all know, right? Okay. Then Buhari came into power. Remember all the cattle ranch, all the ruga, all the livestock, whatever, and all the nomenclatures invented just to establish the Fulani dominance in Nigeria. I will still not forget a particular video I saw.
Keep saying it that the only reason they are holding Nnamdi Kanu for not to let him go is because Nnamdi Kanu have determined against all odds to expose the evil agenda of Fulani. Today, Nigeria is at this situation of insecurity is as a result of what these people are brought to us. Yes, of course. These people, they were being imported by their people to Nigeria to cause mayhem. As we speak today now, you can see that food is no more affordable. People are not. How will food be more affordable when people cannot access their farm because of a kidnapping? And that's why anybody who say, "Oh, don't stop talking about the late Buhari. Buhari is gone. Buhari is gone, but the damage he has caused is part of what we are still passing through. It is on record that the Fullanization agenda of Buhari government has brought us for where we are today. That in every region now you see Fulani domination. They are trying to take lands. They are trying to take over where it not even belongs to them. And the earlier we tell ourselves the simple truth, and that's why I love the courage Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the route in which he's taking now. The route in which he's taking now. And I keep saying it that destiny have made Bola Ahmed Tinubu might be the last president of Nigeria. Because I see no President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, after trying to salvage some things now, he will hand over it to Fulani. Go and check it. All the presidents that have ruled Nigeria so far, they are Fulanis. You hardly see Hausa, and that's why Hausa race has been taken away from them. And these are the things Nnamdi Kanu have said. This is the message, this is the reason why they hate Nnamdi Kanu. Nothing but the truth. He's saying the truth. I will also back you people with the video so that you watch this video of this man. That is it Fulani that is the only tribe? Is a Fulani man? Is he a Fulani that is only tribe in Nigeria? Why is it that in Ekiti Fulani, in Plateau Fulani, in Oyo Fulani everywhere? Why? Why is it that anywhere they go through, they try to dominate? That's why I'm even angry what Lagos is doing to the Igbos in Lagos. At least the Igbos came to your land, they develop your land. They make your land a productive place for you, not like the counterpart who came, they used by force, by trick and all that. Not that they are even renting the house, they collected what you have. Today, if we were to be Igbo that collected the law to state, do you think the war will have been ended by now? No, it will not. Tell me the investment these people are invested, but go and check where Igbos have lived, both in the north and the south. Literally, they will develop the place. They will make the place a heaven on earth. They will develop the place for you. Today, Lagos economy, take Igbos out of Lagos economy, Lagos will be zero. I'm not trying to downplay any other tribe that other tribes are not contributing. But we cannot shy away from it that what the Igbos has brought to the table is higher than any other tribe. These are people that today they rent shop in very expensive. They rent houses very expensive. Go to other tribe. Which other tribe does that? Even if they do it, the numbers of people who are doing it cannot be compared. to this set of people. And that's why when you now rate these people ahead of the Igbos, the thing, I don't know why Sanwo-Olu government decided to take this route, maybe probably because of 2023 election. 2023 election was not about the Igbos, it was about Nigeria. That after the rascality Buhari government have done to Nigeria by taking us to unknown destination, if you would have taken us backward, it would have been far better. But he took us to unknown destination and said, no, not again, we will have a change of party. We cannot. And that's why you see people came in number, even the Yorubas, they came out in number through support on the Upita Obi, because it's the only option that we have. And the integrity, he has the integrity there. So it's not about the Igbos. I know the reason why Sanwo-Olu government decided it's all about destroying people's property, just without pity, without sympathy on people. No pain compensations. This is not the Lagos we know. You leave the enemy that everybody's supposed to face on and talk about. Today we hardly travel to our villages because of these Fulani intimidations. They kidnap. Well, when you watch this my video, you might be a Fulani or you might be Fulani. Is it only Fulani? Yes, of course, we know that there are some other elements from the environment who are joining these people, but these people are the major one who brought this issue in. Oh, shut up your mouth. You don't know history of Nigeria. Kidnapping has been existing before Fulani. Yes, of course. The kidnapping was Niger Delta was doing it before. They were not doing it the way these Fulani men are doing it. These Fulani people were doing it out of wickedness. When the Evans and the rest of them were kidnapping, they kidnap high-profile people. They don't kidnap anyhow. Somebody who have not eaten in the morning, you kidnap the person. At the end of the day, you do a video for the person to be begging, so that Nigeria will contribute money. If there's no money, you buy the person, you show this part out there. It wasn't like this before. What's because these people, many of them are not Nigeria. They don't even have sympathy. There is no love. The feeling is not there. They do all those things and they just got away. And they are now making the villagers to know that there's money in this thing. And that's why you can see the people are joining in number. And the government too are not helping matter. Look at the last one that happened in Edo State, where the girl who was kidnapped, they did a video demanding 20 million. They were announcing it that 20 million was paid to this bandit. Don't you think that these things now will ginger many more boys to go into the business that is a recruiting business? Who does that? Even if you decided to save that girl life by paying the money, must it be announced on social media that social money was paid to kidnapping? The government can pay this money to rescue this girl and still at the same time trace the group and end them life. Let everybody see it. This is not something like let the Senate to pass it to law. Any kidnapping they see, there's nothing like taking to court. They should end it, so that it will create fear in other people to see. This is what we need to do. Please, even as you continue watching this video of what this Fulani man has said, share this video, subscribe to this channel. I want you people to listen to this video. When Nnamdi Kanu was sending strong warning to the Yorubas about this Fulani agenda, many Yorubas turn against him. They say he doesn't know what he's saying. But eminent Yoruba now have now started coming out. You can listen to that man you just listened to. He's a Yoruba man to the core. He talks about how Afojans resisted Fulani, that made Fulani not to conquer the Southwest, their forefathers. He talks about how they betrayed, the other man betrayed and make them to conquer Ilorin. Right now, listen to that message of Nnamdi Kanu, where he warned the Yorubas that they should not be carried away because of just the oil that will not last. They should safeguard their heritage. That Fulani Fulani have determined to conquer Nigeria. Watch the video. Please, as you watch this video, make sure you share this video to all your group. Share this video to all your contact. That the earlier everybody stand up and do the needful, as these people will rise up and conquer Nigeria. The worst part of it is that they are not even Nigerian. They are not. I keep saying it. Most of them you are seeing today, they are coming from different African countries to come and sojourn in Nigeria. And that's why when you see they did a lot of if they do so many things today, they will tell you, oh, they are not Nigeria Fulani. But they speak the same Fulani with them. But their people refuse to caution them, to call them to order, that in all of these things they are doing is bad. Please, I'm coming back. Listen to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu message. I'm coming back to throw more light on this issue.